I am Maria Rollison, Senior Specialist in the Customer Affairs Group. In this video, I'll provide tips on completing the Missouri LIHEAP application to help you avoid processing delays. First, what is LIHEAP? The Low Income Home Energy Assistance Program helps eligible families with utility costs through Energy Assistance, or EA, and the Emergency Crisis Intervention Program, known as ESIP. EA provides a one-time payment to one of the customer's utility providers to help with heating and cooling costs, while ESIP helps with additional funding towards both heating and cooling costs if there is a pending disconnect notice or if service has already been disconnected. The maximum amount of ESIP funding is $800 from November 1st through May 31st and $300 from June 1st through September 30th. LIHEAP applications for households with elderly or disabled customers are accepted beginning October 1st, and all others can apply beginning November 1st. To be eligible for LIHEAP, you must be responsible for paying the utility expenses in the home, including rent, be a U.S. citizen or legal resident, meet income requirements, and have $3,000 or less in bank, retirement, or investment accounts. Now, let's take a look at the LIHEAP application. It is very important that the LIHEAP agency has the correct contact information for customers to notify them of award status or to request additional information if needed. Section 2, Household Members. Be sure to include each household member's name, social security number, date of birth, gender, race, citizenship, and if anyone is disabled. Copies of Social Security cards are not required for adults in the home that are receiving SNAP food assistance. However, the Social Security numbers for each household member will still need to be on the application. Also, make sure the boxes below that best describe the status of your household are marked. Section 3, Utility Information. Select which fuel source for my home you would like the EA benefit to be sent to that utility provider. Only one fuel source can be selected here. List the utility supplier's name, city of where the service is provided, account number, and account holder name. Indicate if the service is disconnected or in threat of disconnect, the disconnection date, and include your disconnect notice or final bill with the app. Select the additional fuel source in this next section for your other utility provider if you want to receive ESIP funding when needed. If you choose for your electric provider to receive the EA benefit, then note, you would need to list the heating or gas provider in this section unless your home is all electric. If anyone suffers from a life-threatening medical condition, include a medical statement from a certified doctor or nurse along with that. Section 4. This is if you do not pay your utility company directly. Please answer yes to any of these questions and include your landlord's information for the LIHEAP agency to correspond for payment if approved. Section 5 is covering household income. Fill in this section to show all income earned for the entire household, including pay stubs from the previous month. However, if adults in the home receive SNAP food assistance, proof of earned income will not be required. If you were employed within the past 6 months but did not receive income from that job in the previous month, proof of your last pay stub from that employer may be required. Section 6, Court-ordered child support. Indicate if anyone in the household pays court-ordered child support and be sure to include the amount, recipient's name, and the 8-digit case number. Section 7, Other Income. Please provide copies of all unearned income received, such as award letters, government or state benefits, retirement or pension plans, and any other source of unearned income. Section 8 is resource information. Make sure to indicate if anyone in the home has savings or other account types and the account balances. Placing zero values here is acceptable if this section does not apply. Section 9, for informational purposes, an application checklist. This part of the application is for review to make sure all sections have been completely filled in. Proof of Social Security numbers have been provided for everyone in the home, unless the adults are receiving SNAP food assistance. Copies of the current utility bills or disconnect notices should be included, and proof of all income for the previous month for all household members as well. It is also important to note a change in this season. Applicants receiving Social Security and disability benefits must provide a bank statement for the previous month. Section 10 is consent for the LIHEAP agency to process the application. This is the last step. Make sure to read over the terms and conditions, then sign and date the application. Now it's ready to be submitted to the local LIHEAP agency for processing. Applications can be submitted online using the link on the screen. The local LIHEAP agency will notify you by mail about the award status within 30 business days. They may also request additional information to process your application. Continue making utility payments during the application process, or contact your local utility provider to make arrangements. That's it. You've done it and you've reached the end. For smooth processing, ensure all questions are answered, the application is signed and dated, and required documents are included for those not receiving SNAP food assistance. Providing complete information upfront can reduce delays. For questions or to check the status of your application, please contact your local LIHEAP agency. I hope these tips have been helpful for the Missouri LIHEAP application process. Thank you for watching.